New Zealanders are leaving home in record numbers. They are moving across the Tasman Sea to Australia. This trend is causing worry. Why are so many people leaving? The answer is in the economy. New Zealand is facing tough times. The cost of living is high. Wages are not keeping up. People are struggling to make ends meet. Many are looking for a fresh start. They believe Australia offers better prospects. But is it the promised land? This essay will explore the reasons behind this mass migration. It will also examine the challenges that await those who make the move. Life in New Zealand has become expensive. The cost of everyday goods is rising. Housing is increasingly unaffordable. This is putting a strain on families. Rent and mortgage payments are taking a large chunk of people's income. This leaves less money for other essentials. Food, petrol, and utilities have all gone up in price. For many, owning a home feels impossible. House prices have skyrocketed in recent years. This is particularly difficult for young people hoping to get on the property ladder. The rising cost of living is a major factor driving people out of New Zealand. They're seeking a place where their money can go further. The New Zealand economy is not creating enough well-paying jobs. Wages have not kept pace with the rising cost of living. This makes it hard for people to improve their financial situation. Some sectors like healthcare and education are facing staff shortages. However, wages in these professions are often not competitive. This makes it difficult to attract and retain skilled workers. Unemployment is also a concern. While the official rate may seem low, it doesn't reflect the true picture. Many people are underemployed or have given up looking for work. The lack of job opportunities and stagnant wages are pushing people to seek better prospects elsewhere. Australia, with its booming economy, is seen as a land of opportunity. Australia has a strong economy. It offers more job opportunities and higher salaries. This is a major drawcard for New Zealanders. The mining sector in particular is a big employer. It offers high wages and attractive benefits. Other industries like construction and technology are also experiencing growth. The Australian government is actively seeking skilled workers from overseas. They offer visa programs and pathways to permanent residency. This makes it easier for New Zealanders to make the move. For many, Australia represents a chance for a better life. They believe they can earn more, afford a better lifestyle, and provide more opportunities for their families. Section 5. A strong economy across the Tasman Sea. The Australian economy is the envy of many countries. It has enjoyed decades of uninterrupted growth. This is due to a number of factors, including its vast natural resources, skilled workforce, and stable political system. Australia is a major exporter of commodities such as iron ore, coal, and natural gas. Demand for these resources is high, particularly from China. This has fueled economic growth and created jobs. The Australian government has also implemented sound economic policies. They have kept inflation under control and fostered a competitive business environment. This has attracted foreign investment and created a climate of confidence. While Australia is not without its challenges, its strong economy makes it an attractive destination for those seeking a better future. Section 6. Affordable living. The cost of living in Australia is generally higher than in New Zealand. However, wages are also significantly higher. This means that people often have more disposable income. Housing costs vary greatly depending on location. Sydney and Melbourne, the two largest cities, are notoriously expensive. However, there are more affordable options in regional areas. Groceries, transportation, and entertainment can be more expensive in Australia. However, many argue that the quality of life is also higher. Australia offers a warmer climate, beautiful beaches, and a more laid-back lifestyle. While the cost of living is a factor to consider, it's important to weigh it against the potential for higher earnings and a better quality of life. Section 7. Challenges await. Moving to a new country is never easy. It's a journey filled with excitement, but also uncertainty and stress. It comes with its own set of challenges, from logistical hurdles to emotional adjustments. New Zealanders moving to Australia will face a period of adjustment. This transition can be both thrilling and daunting. One of the biggest challenges is finding a place to live. The search for a new home can be overwhelming. The rental market in Australia can be competitive, especially in major cities. High demand often means higher prices and fewer options. Newcomers may struggle to secure a rental property without a local rental history. This can be a significant barrier. Another challenge is navigating a new system. Understanding the local bureaucracy can be confusing and time-consuming. Australia has different healthcare, education, and social security systems than New Zealand. Adapting to these differences is crucial. It takes time to understand how these systems work and access the services you need. Patience and persistence are key. It's also important to remember that Australia is a vast country. The distances between cities and towns can be significant. The culture and lifestyle can vary significantly depending on where you live. Each region has its own unique charm and challenges. It's important to do your research and choose a location that suits your needs and preferences. Planning ahead can make the transition smoother and more enjoyable. Section 8. Finding a home. Finding suitable accommodation is often the first hurdle for new arrivals in Australia. The rental market can be tight, particularly in desirable areas. Competition for rental properties can be fierce. New Zealanders may find it difficult to secure a rental property without an Australian rental history. Landlords often prefer tenants with a proven track record. This can make it challenging for newcomers to break into the market. Rental prices can also be daunting. In major cities like Sydney and Melbourne, rents are among the highest in the world. This can eat a significant chunk out of people's income. It's essential to start your property search early and be prepared to compromise. You may need to consider living in a less central location or a smaller property to keep costs down. Section 9. Navigating a new system. Australia has a different social and administrative system than New Zealand. While both countries are geographically close and share some cultural similarities, their systems can be quite distinct. While both countries share some similarities, there are key differences to be aware of. Understanding these differences can help you navigate life in Australia more smoothly. Healthcare is one area where the systems differ significantly. In Australia, the healthcare system is a mix of public and private services. Australia has a public healthcare system called Medicare, which provides access to a wide range of medical services for free or at a lower cost. However, it doesn't cover everything. Some services like dental care and ambulance services may not be fully covered. Private health insurance is common and often necessary for certain procedures. Many Australians opt for private health insurance to cover additional services and reduce waiting times. The education system is also different. In Australia, education is highly valued and the system is designed to cater to a diverse population. Australia has a national curriculum, but each state and territory has its own education department. This means that while there is a standard framework, the implementation can vary. Schooling is compulsory from ages 6 to 16, but the starting and finishing ages can vary slightly between states. Some states may have different requirements for school entry age and graduation. Taxes are another area to be aware of. The tax system in Australia is different from New Zealand's, and it's important to understand how it works. Australia has a different tax system than New Zealand. The tax rates and regulations can be quite different, so it's essential to familiarize yourself with them. You will need to apply for a tax file number, or TFN, to work in Australia. This number is essential for tax purposes and is required for all employees. Section 10. The price of opportunity. While Australia offers many opportunities, it's important to acknowledge the potential downsides. Moving to a new country can be stressful and isolating. Leaving behind family and friends is a major sacrifice. Maintaining relationships across the Tasman Sea can be challenging. Building a new support network takes time and effort. The cost of living in Australia can also be a shock. While wages are generally higher, so are expenses. It's important to have a realistic budget and be prepared for unexpected costs. It's also important to be aware of the cultural differences between New Zealand and Australia. While the two countries share many similarities, there are subtle differences in customs and social norms. Section 11. A difficult decision. The decision to migrate is a complex one filled with numerous considerations and emotions. There are many factors to consider, both personal and financial, that can significantly impact one's life. There is no right or wrong answer, as each individual's circumstances are unique. For some, the lure of higher wages and a stronger economy in another country is too great to resist. They are willing to make the sacrifices that come with starting a new life in a new country, leaving behind familiar surroundings and loved ones. Others may choose to stay in New Zealand, despite the challenges they face. They may value their family and community ties too highly to consider leaving, or they may believe that New Zealand still offers a good quality of life, with its beautiful landscapes and close-knit communities. Ultimately, the decision of whether to stay or go is a deeply personal one, influenced by a myriad of factors. There is no guarantee of success either in Australia or New Zealand, and the unknown can be daunting. The key is to weigh up the pros and cons carefully, considering all aspects of the move, and make an informed decision that is right for you and your family. Take your time, seek advice, and trust your instincts.
So hit that subscribe button, ring the bell for notifications, and let's turn the page on a new adventure together. Get ready to experience books like never before, only on VBook 360. Like, comment, and share to support the channel and keep the video magic alive. Thank you for stopping by. And remember, every video has a story, and every story deserves to be shared. See you in the next video.